Hello and welcome back to American Farming. Good morning to all of the ladies here. They are just kind of waking up, stirring and that. They are fine for now for food and all that, but as you can see as well, they are producing milk now, which is fantastic. So we are eventually going to have to head down to the shop to the milk tanker that we did purchase. It's been put aside so we can collect it when we're ready for it. In the meantime, we are just going to leave the baler here. Going to take the Alice over to the cultivator so we can get a job underway. We'll probably stick it on a helper, but at the very least the Alice is the best tractor for the job because it's a bit too powerful of a job, or requiring of power, for the John Deere. And the case might have some other work to do. So we'll connect here to the Oliver cultivator. Now this is probably something I will upgrade eventually as we get bigger sized fields, or a direct seed drill, which I know we have, but I will be selling it, to be honest. Here, we can fold this up actually, which is really grand. There we go. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to sell the tandems because I just do not like working with them. Even if I intend on using courseplay for them. Wow, look at our silage corn. Actually, hang on a minute. Since we are foraging it, is it ready to forage? It's ready. Okay, yeah. Forage 5 of 6. So does that mean that there is another forage stage? Oh, I really would hate to miss the forage state. I think there must be one more. Yeah, there's got to be a darker level than that. We could probably check on... Here we go. Here's the darker level of this wheat that never did come through. It does say final stage, so we do have one more stage for the silage corn there, so that's really good. We'll be getting to that in September then. And we will be foraging it. All of the silage corn will be foraged. All of the other corn will be harvested as corn so we can dry it. So this is our only silage corn crop, so we will wait until September for that. I also think that we will be waiting until October to harvest. In September as well we have the alfalfa. It is now ready to harvest, but not ready as you know that I would like to wait for it to be. So that will be even more hay. I didn't really realise that, yeah, I think it must be the mower we're using is a conditioning mower, meaning that it conditions the hay and dries it as it cuts it, so it turns it to hay right away. It's fine. We can get moisture food another way. Currently we've bought some potatoes, so we've got spuds in for the cows, and we'll get some in for the chickens as well, but we do have to wait for the corn so that we can get that sorted for the chickens as well. I'm just trying to think, after we get this set up we can head down to the shop and purchase a new drill. So we'll probably do that before we collect the milk tanker so that we can have it ready to go for September, because I don't think we're drilling anything in August. We might, but I think it's best to lime and prepare the field that way as well. I wonder if we should lime before we cultivate. That might be a good shout, but no, we want to fix this headland here as well. Here, I'm just going to remove the pickup out of the way just a bit. Hello. Does take a minute. I suppose if it is a diesel pickup, should probably just leave it running anyways, but right, we'll unfold this now, because yeah, I think if we were to... Okay, oops, didn't mean to do that. If we were to... So that shows as it's growing, as though it doesn't need pH or nitrogen. Oh, it is different though. Yeah, it's fine. Go on then. Let's we'll cultivate first so we can get it all sorted, and then we'll put some lime down on there, since we are here now with the cultivator. So let's see how we get this started. So we'll go to first waypoint. The width is not that. What? It's like 5 point... What are you on about? 2.8. It's like 5.3. If I'm not mistaken, why would it change that? Or not select it automatically? Yeah, 5.3. Right. Okay. Let's do 2, 3 headlands, 1 tool, smooth, yeah, right, and generate. There it is underneath. Looks alright. We'll start the job. It can start wherever it wants to start. I think it's going to turn to the right here. Oh no, it's going straight on. Even better. So we'll let it crack on with that. We might as well... I mean, we could do the liming at the same time, to be honest. But we'll do that before we get the drilling done. Now, I wonder if we can take... I just want to see... Sorry, I'm tabbing through every vehicle that we have. I want to see if I can take these down to the shop with the pickup. I can do. So I think what I'll do is I'll get that hooked up. I'll take any seed, and there is both seed and fertilizer in there. So we do not need to pick any up from the shop, but we will pick up our new drills. So whether or not we pick up a new John Deere, which I have a new one, new box drill, no-till unfortunately, which is why we're cultivating, and the other one is also no-till. But anyways, let's find the pickup again. There we are. So many vehicles. And we'll head to the farm and get it hooked up, bring it to the shop, get it sold, and get a new drill. Alright, here we are. I heard the blink sound. There we are. So, we'll get them repaired. We will get them repainted as well. Might as well get both of them done. There we are. And sell. And sell as well. So that leaves us with 96,137, and that should go down again, 136, because we... Oh wow, 73, nice. Because we have a helper going. So, now that we don't have a drill, let's buy a new one, shall we? So we'll go here, we'll go to... Well, let's go to the sales. Oh, look at that! It's only £5,000. Why not? We don't have a flatbed, do we? I don't know how fantastic of a mod it'll be. I do remember seeing this one and thinking, oh, it would be a nice mod for this series. So, why not? How did we get an extra... Why is it so much? Ah, it's because it's not one of the base colours, which I'm fine with. In fact, we don't have any purple kit, do we, on this farm? I don't know if we do. Anyways, we might change it up. But at least these are the free colours. Can we go white? No. Actually, I don't hate that yellow, but the orange is alright as well. Gives it a bit more of a vintage sort of look to it. Let's go for a... Where's that wood? Design. Oh, for that. Oh, that's fancy. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need a beacon either. Flaps. Let's keep the flaps. For £100, we'll do flaps. Design color, I'm not... It must be the thing that goes round. And rim color. I think that's alright for the extra £100 as well. Because what does it look like otherwise? Chrome. Actually, that's not bad. It does look good. Can always change things around. It's a shame we can't change the interior. The red. It's very red. But with the orange, it looks alright. The reason I'm buying this is really because we don't have any sort of a flatbed. And now we do. So if we end up getting a different baler or something like that, at least now we have a means. It's cheaper than a trailer, so why not? Right, let's buy it. Wicked. So we'll start with that. Let's have a cheeky peek at it as well, since it is right here. Oh, nice timing with the train. The very, 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 very long train. Nice. put the lights on. Looks very good. Let's get a bit of an interior view. Hey, it's not bad, that. It's not bad at all. At least the pedal goes in when you go. Brake. No shifter, because it's not... Go. Yeah, it's alright. Again, cheaper than a trailer. And I feel like I'm very small in it, very short in it. Does it look as short as... No, it doesn't look all that short here. Anyways, we will stick it next to our tanker that we also purchased on a very good second-hand sale. We'll just tuck this here. I think these trailers are here for us to borrow. Do you know what I mean? I think we can use them. So if we ever need flatbed trailers for more, maybe hauling kit, I think would be the more appropriate use for those. Whereas this is perfect for when we eventually upgrade balers. Anyways, we're not here for that. We are here for drills, which of course will spawn over there, so we might as well look that way. Go to drills, seeders, where are we here? So this is one I was considering before. This is what we just sold, which is the same as this. It just comes with two. So one and then a second drill. And they are both no-till. We are cultivating. We have a cultivator. We might as well use a till drill. For precision farming, though, no-till is better. It really is better. But I suppose that is a 3 meter, though. For that price. Yeah, for the price, it's just better. So, let's see. This one is 17 kph as well. 9.1. This one's a lot heavier, though, which I'd prefer not. It does have more room. Ah, but it's also liquid fertilizer, which we're already using solid. But I think it's the same modder, so I imagine it's a similar mod, just textured differently. But yeah, sinking into the ground. It's all that liquid fertilizer. Yeah, so this one you can customize it as well, which is really cool. I think we'll go with this one. We will, yeah, and we'll buy it straight out. So I think we'll do a... if we're eventually going to be putting on slurry, then we'll stick with a 32 fertilizer and 60, just because I think, yeah, we don't need that much fertilizer in it compared to seed. I don't think. Well, do 60-40. We can always change it. Right, purchased. Happy days. Right, so we'll take it down back with the pickup. I don't know if there is a hitch on the flatbed there. I didn't see. But yeah, for £6,000, it's an alright purchase. It's a bit wonky, this one as well, eh? As long as it connects. Alright, okay, that's fine then. Looks fine. It's very big. It's a large drill, 9 meters, so yeah, it's a very big drill. Right, well, I guess that does do it. So I think I'm going to go this way this time, because it's a bit more of a sort of a back path, I suppose. Yeah, the main road is a bit dangerous when you have big drills on. I realised that with the John Deere drills. Do have to take it nice and easy. Right, so we'll take it nice and easy, make our way back to the farm. I'll see you when we get there. Right, and here we are back at the farm. Now initially I wasn't going to do that in a time lapse, but it was just such a nice little summer drive. So let's get all the seed that we can put in, all of the fertilizer as well, and from what we've been able to withdraw from the John Deere. We won't be able to take it all, which is fine, but yeah, we'll see what kind of seed ratio we get. It'd be really nice to know the rate at which the seed is being put in. Oh, is that it for... Oh, there we go. Did I put more? No, that's about right. Okay, that's fine then. I think we'll keep it at that for now. At least that seed is there for when we need it. I suppose we could probably even take this down to the other field, but we have to look at the calendar first. Right, I'll just get this turned off as well, interactive zone markers, now that we know where the shop is. Right, so this is where we're... Oh wow, cultivating is getting on really, really well. Very pleased about that. We did drive by there as well and see that it was getting on nicely. I can't remember what I've said in the last episode, but I was talking about canola. I think we need something more like a grain for the animals, both sets of animals. So for the cows, for mineral feed, and for straw, of course, we'll get loads and loads of straw. Not too worried about that. But the chickens that we will buy also do require either wheat, barley, or rye. And if we look at the calendar, the only thing we can put in soon is barley and wheat, and the rye, of course, is next month as well, but we don't harvest that until July, which might work out. But maybe we'd just be better off doing a autumn crop of wheat or something. Or barley. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter between the two. But I do think that would be the better option than canola. Although canola can still be fed, if I'm not mistaken, to the cows for power. So we have the option. But if they don't take any sort of canola for any reason, then why? Yeah, we'll do barley then. We'll do barley in that field. We might as well take down the drill now, because I believe it was 125 horsepower, which is more than the Alice is more than capable of doing that. But yeah, it's looking really well, really, really nicely, coming along very nicely. Look at that, nearly done. So in fact, we can probably get that process started as well. So I imagine, you know what, it would make more sense though to bring it down with the case and then get the case started on that process. So we'll get this fired up, we'll get the pickup, here we are, we'll get this put away. We've got so much kit to cycle through. Eventually we'll find the proper order that it's in, and then it'll be a bit easier to maneuver through it. But we will go like this, and actually very quickly, while we're doing this, I think I can just park this up. Just want this kind of out of the way, but not on the drive. The gator is where this should really be going. But I've also noticed that the greenhouse is in shambles, so we do need to supply with some water. I did think that that thing stayed full automatically, but I must be mistaken. I must be thinking of a different mod, perhaps. I can't say for certain. Yeah, I'm not too certain on which mod it might be. But at least this fills up 2,000, and then we have a bit for a while. We do have the big tanker as well, but I would like to keep that primarily for selling milk, because milk sales will be massive money makers, absolutely massive. If it comes down to it, where this just becomes too much of a faff, I can just always sell the greenhouse. I mean, it's nice to have a little extra thing, but I don't know, we don't need it. Do you know what I mean? There'll be a nice patch of land here, though, if we really want to put something there. But anyways, we shall see. I think I've filled up... So it says I filled that, but am I meant to fill up this? I really don't know how that works, to be honest. Anyways, I might fill it up a couple more times, just to keep it going for a bit. Then I'll take the case and the drill down to the field, and by that time I imagine that the cultivation should be finished. So I got about just to the entrance of the farm, really, before I had to park the drill on the side of the road and forgot completely that I need to lime the field before we drill. So I have the Wilmar here hooked up to the case, and I will collect some more lime. I can't remember exactly if we have any more in the silo up at the top here or not, but what we'll do is we'll fill up what we can. It's about half full, so we need about 4,000 litres to fill it up, and we might as well do just to get all the liming done. We will obviously have more in the future here to get done, so just come through here. We do have a liquid fertilizer silo. I did forget about that, actually. Mostly I got it for what do you call it? Herbicide, but... Alright, we have some in there, so it's filling up. Let's see, will it take it all? Oh, nice. Brilliant, so it has filled up, and we're all set with 8,000 litres of lime, so we'll head down to what was the wheat field, and we'll get it limed. Right, here we are at the field. I've noticed that the cultivator is done. I did miss a few bits, but that's totally fine, because it got the majority of the field done and dealt with. So we are going to open up the, or unfold rather, the cultivator here. I'm going to get these small bits done just to get them dealt with. Also, I did say that I was going to get the drilling done as well, but that's not the case because it is August, and the only thing we can really put in just now is canola, and we're not putting in any canola. We just don't need it yet. I would like to do, in the future, I would like to do a nice big canola session, just to get loads and loads of it, whether it's for a production, maybe oil, make canola oil. That's American, right? I know Canada does a lot of that, canola, so don't know about this particular area of the US, but anyways, we will see what it all comes to be. This time though, I've decided against barley, and I'm going to put in rye. We can use rye for the chickens, but we can also use rye for mineral feed, well, for turning into mineral feed for the cows. So either way, we can take care of both animals, and again we will get straw from the rye as well. But it is something that I like to do, a bit different than the base game crops, or the usual base crops. I'll just get this done here. Nice, there we go. Lift that up as well. And we are sorted, so we'll give the Alice a bit of a break here, park it up, shut the engine down, hop back over to the case, and we can start spreading our lime. Oh blimey, I always forget how wild that width is. Gets me every time. There you go, I think I've managed it. And again, this is the same sort of thing. It's not the end of the world if it's not perfectly covered, because at least with precision farming, that's one nice thing about it, is it does give you a bit of a leeway in that regard, which is ironic that it's called precision farming, because you don't have to be as precise, but I suppose it's more so the tech that allows you to be less precise. So it's the tech itself that allows you the precision farming. Anyways, we will crack on with this in a quick time lapse and get the field lined. Right, well there we have it. That is job done already. Like I said, very quick job. I can't get over how playful the deer are on this map. They always run out in front of me doing work. They always run around the kit and that. They're very, very playful animals, it would seem. Right, I think the best tractor for the job would probably be the case, especially since it was so quick. So I think I'm going to disconnect this here, and I'll take back the Alice with the spreader, because we are going to need it as well when it comes time to do it. Oh no, right, we can't, because we have the bloody cultivator on. Right, okay, never mind, my apologies. We'll take this back and we'll get the drill at least set up. So I was heading to the field and I had a helper set to take the Alice back, but they've decided to cut through one of the maize fields. Huh. Well, there it goes, out the other side. What? So the harvester cuts through somebody else's field over there into the forest, and the Alice cuts through our own field. Luckily, helper crop destruction is set to off, Otherwise, that would have been terrible. Oh, look, they've completed their task. I can't wait to see how so. Look at the swerving on the road here. This is from them. I mean, could have been me as well, but look at that. It's just, it's mental. Like a drunk behind the wheel. Something like that. Anyways, we'll get this changed over to rye, because that is what we will put in to the field here in the next month. So September might be quite busy with foraging our maize silage, our silage corn, sorry. Then also getting the rye drilled in. Now, where the silage corn is, I don't think I'll be putting... Here, let's see, where's the Alice gone? Ooh, I'm nervous for it. Oh, right in the middle of the road. Perfect. It's actually pretty close to where I wanted it to go anyway, so that's perfect indeed. The alfalfa will be ready as well for more hay in September. The corn here, the silage corn, will be ready as well to forage in September. The rye will be ready to drill in September, so it's very, very busy in September. But I don't think any of the cornfields will be ready until October, which is good, so that gives us some time for that. I also don't think there's all that much I have to put in over the winter, just the rye really, because I don't think we'll be doing much else for grain. I would like to put in some sugar beet or potato. I haven't decided which one yet, possibly potato though. Put some spuds in, because then I can do it a bit more slow-paced, old-school style harvesting with the spuds, which I think would be quite interesting to do. I think that would be nice to do. I'm just going to park this here for the time being, but I will give it a cleaning. I am trying to be vigilant on this to stay as clean as possible on this farm, because there is a lot of driving around as well on this one, I find, so that's why course play is so vital on this playthrough. So vital. Very very important indeed. Right, so we'll get this done. I think that's it for August though. Really can't think of what else we need to do. We've limed the field. We will be fertilizing it with the drill, so all in one, which is really grand as well. That's really, yeah, that's perfect. That should go away. Perfect. There we go. So in 73, corn is growing. So once that's done, we might convert that over to something else. I don't know, maybe sorghum. It might even wait. We could put in a grain crop as well, and just keep doing that. But I would really like to do corn again. But we could do a nice big canola harvest as well one year. I think that'd be really cool. I think I might remove the alfalfa. I did say that I was tempted to re-drill that as something else, but it might wait until the spring, just so we can continue to get as much hay as possible. Because once the hay is dried, it's fine. It'll last us the year at least to get the cows all sorted, so we don't have to do it all the time anymore. Might as well do it at least one more time. Possibly we'll put something else in. We could even put another grain in or something there. We shall see. If it comes down to it that we do that, though, then we could possibly put in canola into the field that the wheat was in over here instead, which might actually be a better option because we still have time in the day, and why waste it? So I think that's what we'll probably get started with in the next episode. All ready to go with our brand new drill. I know we just bought it, we haven't used it yet, but we will be able to get in there with the canola, or if not we wait, then it will be rye, but we'll all see. We'll see what happens. Well, I will have a look at all the different crops that we need. Again, it's primarily for the cows, which we need the silage of course, and a few other things, so we'll get that all sorted in due time. Right, well that does do it for the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.